this month, I'm challenging my inherent laziness by running a mile a day. Day number 1. I have never timed myself running a mile before, so we don't have like a personal best to beat or anything like that. My only objective today is not to die. Almost just tripped. Starting well. Okay, we're done. First run. It was pretty hard, mainly because I don't really know what a mile is yet, and I also realized, and this was a sad realization, that my app was in kilometers. So then when I thought, ooh, I'm approaching 1, it was 1 kilometer, so that meant I was like not nearly done. Okay, day 2 done. We have casually finished. Turquoise Porsche, as you do. My time was better, but I feel really tired, and frankly it was quite hard to motivate myself to do anything at all because now I know the pain involved. Day number 3, it's super sunny and we're trying a new park. On day 4, I woke up with possibly the worst backache I've ever had. I felt like I'd aged by about a century overnight, and I decided not to go for a run that day. And then the next morning I woke up feeling the same again, so I didn't go for a run then either. First run in 3 days. I'm gonna take it super easy today. My back is still killing me. Let's see how well we can do. After my run on day 6, I was kind of freaked out, to be honest. My back was still in so much pain, and I'm not sure what caused it. It might have been poor posture while running, it might have been poor posture while just sitting down and working on my laptop, or it might have been completely unrelated, but it threw me off to the point where I decided to scrap the challenge completely and start from 0. Attempt number 2. Let's do this. Ow. That was supposed to be cool. Oh, we are done. The endorphins are real. I feel so much better. I feel so lucky to have this park near my house, especially in these strange lockdown times. And yeah, ready to get back on it, smash those 30 days. It hasn't yet gotten easier, but I think that's probably expecting too much too soon. If there's one thing I hate doing, it's whining, but I'm gonna need to do a bit of it right now. I was just massively not feeling it today. I spent the entire day at the park playing sports with my flatmates and walking around. It's really hot. I've got my allergies kicking in, and it was hard. It was so hard. No, it's just a mile, and I know a mile is very little objectively, but yeah, every now and then you just have one of those days, and I really need to start doing these runs in the morning because I am so tired. Look at my makeup running across my face. Tomorrow morning I am off on a run. That was my first run in 4 days. I was feeling quite sick and I wanted to play it safe because you never know in this day and age. And anyway, I got my COVID testing kit. We're all in the clear, but yeah, 4 days off actually seems to have paid off because this is my best time in a long time, like nearly sub 10, which I've realized is probably nothing to brag about, but for me, that's better than usual, so happy. I'm less than halfway through my run and I just got this horrible stitch, and I know they're quite common, but I've not had one, like, I don't know, the last I can remember was in high school, and it kind of freaked me out, so I'm pausing and I need to Google them. Let's talk about stitches, shall we? In case you've never had one, they're this cramp in your midsection that turns into a really sharp stabbing pain. They're caused by a tight oblique muscle, which is typically the result of poor posture while sitting down and just generally sitting down for long periods of time. The one thing that brings them about typically is not warming up properly before your run, or if you've eaten too close to your run. Stitches are not dangerous, but you don't have to push yourself through them. Just walk it off like I did and then start up again. I'm about to do my first run in a thunderstorm. That's fun. It doesn't seem that wild right now, but there's lightning and thunder, or at least there was in the past 5 minutes. I'm hoping that it will die down for a bit. But yeah. 30 days, all day, every day. I'm pretty sure I just ran my best time ever. Sub 10, woo! I don't know if sub 10 is a term. I know like a sub 4 or sub 5, they're terms because they're impressive. A sub 10 is impressive to me, however, and I'm happy with that, like that. Woo! You know how I logged one of my best times ever yesterday? Well, today I logged one of the worst, and it just shows you the importance of not getting complacent. Note to self, do not eat spicy Sri Lankan food before you go for your run. Who would have thunk it, right? Yeah. By now you might have noticed I don't own that many workout clothes, so I have got myself a new pair from Wonder Babe, and they're so comfy, they're so cute. They've got different phases of the moon. Shush, motorcycle. Houston, we've got a problem. My sports bra, I'm wearing a different one today, and it is just not doing its job. Ladies, choose your sports bras carefully because they have an important role to play, as it turns out. That is not okay. 3 days left of my running challenge. It's raining and I don't care. I am now an experienced runner. What was that? Real talk, ladies, running when you're on your period sucks. I've got such terrible cramps. I'm in so much pain, and frankly, I just want to curl up on the sofa, have a bit of chocolate, and I think that's okay. I think this is the one thing about these 30-day challenges. There are ups and downs, and I think listening to your body is super important. So I'm literally going to walk myself back home and give up. I think that sounds so sad, but ultimately what I wanted to achieve with this challenge was improving my habits, and running going forward is definitely going to be a part of my routine. So yeah, this is kind of anticlimactic, but I quit. I wouldn't declare this challenge a failure. In fact, I'd actually declare it a complete success because I have learned that running is not scary. It's actually really fun. I have learned that I love the way I feel after a run mentally because A, I feel like I've tackled a challenge that day. I've gone and I've done something for myself. And B, endorphins. Man, endorphins are the best. If you're thinking of doing this challenge, I would say 100% give it a go. A mile is manageable for most people, and if it isn't for you for whatever reason, that is totally fine. Just pick a shorter distance or just set an amount of time that you want to run for. Make it flexible, make it work for you, but do it. By the way, I meant to mention this earlier. How cute is this kimono? I got it from a brand called Monica Maya Richardson. She's a painter, but then she transforms her abstract canvas into works of fashion. I don't know what that was, I apologize, but I've left a link below if you want to check it out. I think it's super cute. The end. Why am I so weird?